For ACUsports.com, I'm Grant Boone as we talk some Wildcat football. ACU coming off a big homecoming win against Ave Maria University. Now a huge Southland Conference matchup this Saturday night. We've got junior Cade Stone and the head coach Ken Collums. I was about to say your position, but you're not defined by positions anymore, are you? You've scored in just about every way possible. Why has this season, especially lately, been so good for you, Cade?
I just think getting opportunity to be out there and be a part of what we're doing, just doing my job, what I've been coached to do, and I've been blessed to be in the right place at the right time.
So at ACU, you're a junior now. You've scored on a kickoff return. You've scored on a touchdown run out of the Wildcats. You've scored on a touchdown pass this season 5 times now, and you've thrown a touchdown pass, your first one since you were a quarterback at Fort Worth Christian. How much do you enjoy that versatility, or would you rather go ahead and lock into one spot?
I mean, it's fun. It's fun getting to do all sorts of stuff, and from week to week we need different things from different people, and so whenever I can fill a hole that we need or a certain play that we need, and I have the ability to do that, I love it. It's fun.
This season, 4-3, the 3 losses by a combined 10 points. Is there a temptation, has there been a temptation to dwell on some of those frustrating losses? Is it harder as a player to forget tough losses than to remember great wins?
I mean, I think you definitely remember it. You remember how that felt. A lot of it's harder to lose than it is easier to win, and so I think you have to keep those in the back of your mind. It fuels you to fight for the weeks to come. So I think all of us do that to a certain extent.
You've been a quarterback, so you appreciate that role. Is there a such a thing? Is it real when you talk about a chemistry between a quarterback and a receiver? Because it would seem like Parker and you have developed that in the last few weeks.
Yeah, I think there definitely is. And me and Parker came in together, so we've been working on this thing for 3 years now. And after all the 6 a.m.s, spring practice, 2-a-days, it's college football. It's a grind, and you learn to lean on each other. When you've been doing it for 3 years, all the time, it really helps that.
You've played in big venues. You've played at Cowboy Stadium. You've played up at WT. So you know what it's like to play in front of a big crowd. It's going to be raucous, I would imagine, Saturday night, don't you?
Yeah, it is, and that just makes it more fun to go into a hostile environment where people don't like you, and you go and try and shut them up, and that's the best part.
It's nothing personal, I'm sure. Coach, let's bring you in. Here, ACU and McNeese State this week, we have seen what Parker and Cade can do when they get on the same page, and boy, have they ever. How huge of a part will Cade play this weekend?
Well, the number one thing is when you look at Cade Stone and you look at the tools he has, and that's what you do as an offensive coach. How can this guy help us? Well, he can help us in a lot of ways. So I wouldn't be surprised if we use him all kinds of ways in the game against McNeese. Bottom line is you get the ball to your playmakers. You get people involved that you trust and that you know that can make the plays every time. And Cade's he's put himself in a spot to be able to do that. And he's having a great season. He's fun to watch. And
not every single pass he's caught has been right on that number 1 on his chest either. He's made some tough catches.
No, and he's worked really, really hard. He was a quarterback when he got here, and he had to train himself into what he is today. And he's got a major upside still. He's only going to get better, but the ability to catch the ball definitely in traffic. He's a tough kid. He's mentally and physically what you want. So, you know what, we're going to send him across the middle a little bit, and some of those passes may not be all that great, but you know what, he comes down with them.
Speaking of versatility, McNeese State has a player that Big 12 fans know, Kansas State transfer Daniel Sams, and he's a humongous part of what the Cowboys try to do. In addition to Sams, why else is McNeese so good?
Well, just because they've got athletes all over the place, but they're very well coached. What we're about to run into now is 5 straight weeks of quality football players, but quality teams because they're well coached. And so we better be on point defensively, and we better be able to at least slow down the run a little bit, make them a little bit less effective than they have been running the ball. I don't think anybody's going to stop the run, stop McNeese State's running. That's not going to happen. But if we do a good job against it, make them one-dimensional, then we'll have a chance defensively.
One of the players on offense who really is unsung to the average fan, not to you and your coaches, is Jonathan Parker. What's his status for this week?
Well, we need him back big time. Whether he plays or not, I don't know. It'll probably be a game-time decision. And
you've got a couple of guys like that, don't you?
That's right. And we need our guys. Of course, everybody across the college football landscape is in the same spot that we are. After 7 games, you get beat up. Your guys aren't 100%. Some guys are not dressing out. Some guys are. But the fact is somebody will step in there if Jonathan doesn't play, and we'll be fine. The number one thing, regardless of whether he plays or not, we got to protect the ball. We're one of the top teams in the country, one of only 4 teams that have not lost a fumble, and one of the top 4 in total turnovers. And the other 3 teams hadn't even played 7 games; they played 6. So we're good at that. And we're gonna have to use that and lean on that, in Lake Charles on Saturday night.
In fact, 4 straight games without a turnover. That'll be a big key on Saturday. ACU at McNeese State, Lake Charles, Louisiana. 6 o'clock kickoff. 5:30 pregame show on the ACU Sports Network. For Cade Stone and for Coach Ken Collums, I'm Grant Boone for ACUSports.com.